What's up everybody, it's Kelsee, Briana, J here with a review on the new Marc Jacobs foundation. And the official name for this foundation is the Shameless Youthful Look 24-Hour Foundation. As per usual, Marc Jacobs always gives us the sleek packaging. Here is the actual foundation. This retails for $46. I think that this shape of the foundation is so cool. It's very different. I think that it's a modernized take on how foundation packaging is going to go in the future. Very minimalistic. It doesn't have all the foo-foo-ness to it. And even though it's smaller, most of you guys are probably going to think that it's going to have less products. It actually has more products than the standard foundation, just ever so slightly. It has 1.08 fluid ounces of product or 32 milliliters. So I think that the packaging is really nice, especially for travel. It's literally smaller than my iPhone. This is an iPhone 10. Look at how tiny this foundation is in comparison to my phone. And it's slim as I don't know what. The packaging is in plastic. It has this twist off top. This packaging looks like the same shape pretty much as his nail polishes, which I am a fan of. So you twist it off. There's no pump. There's the squeeze, so you can control how much product you're using. So per the details on Sephora.com, it says that this foundation is a medium coverage foundation. It's for sensitive, normal, dry, combination, and oily skin, which is all the skin types. It says that the finish is natural. There is an SPF of 25 in here, and the description says that this is an innovative, medium buildable foundation with 24-hour wear and first to market flashback free SPF 25 for a youthful look. It says, have it all with Shameless Youthful Look 24-Hour Foundation. Inspired by Marc's very own shameless attitude and his tattoo. This innovative foundation lets your best self show all day long. It's clinically tested for 24 hours of long wear and contains a first-to-market technology that encapsulates the SPF in pigment. This innovation makes the SPF visibly undetectable, so there's no flashback in photos and no ashy gray undertones in the formula. This oil-free, weightless formula provides buildable, medium coverage that blends seamlessly. The patented infinity milling process produces superfine pigments that result in the most natural-looking, self-setting finish. The broad shade range was developed with artists and models worldwide to fit all skin tones and skin types. The perfect level of coverage allows for flexibility across the shade range. Go deeper or lighter depending on your desired look. Shameless Liquid Foundation also beautifies from the inside out with skincare benefits, including phenomenal hydration. It contains snow mushroom, which is known for its impressive ability to hold onto water. It's like nature's dupe for hyaluronic acid. The formula also contains blue daisy extract, known to visibly diminish the complexion dulling effects of pollution. Together they help your skin look hydrated, plumped, and more youthful. Go ahead, show off your skin shamelessly. So there's a lot of claims surrounding this foundation, so let's start at the top and I'll tell you guys my opinion on everything that the description stated. So it did say that this foundation is a medium coverage foundation. It is on the lighter side of being medium coverage. As you guys will see in the demonstration when I'm applying it, I had to build it up quite a few times, and when I was building it, it was applying okay. It was a bit difficult for me to get an even blend at first, so I used my beauty blender. Personally would say the beauty blender is the best tool because of the hydration that it has. It is going to blend this product out a lot better because this is a drier formula. Using a brush, it did feel a little stiff, and then as you guys will see in the demonstration, I did feel like it was lifting up too much of the product. I have combination skin. I don't wear primers normally. In my T-zone area, I get a little bit oily, and then everywhere else, especially now in the winter time, I am a little bit drier. So as you guys heard in the description, this foundation does have the technology that marries the SPF with the pigment, so it's not giving us that gray flashback. For so long, so many brands got that horribly wrong, where if it's SPF in there, we're going to have that gray cast. I am highly impressed with the color that I have. It is perfectly golden. I counted that there are 29 different shades of this foundation, which is really nice. So there are 16 shades of foundation that are lighter than mine, and then there are 12 shades that are darker than mine. So I'm somewhere in the middle. I have the color medium white 390, and I wear MAC NC42, so the color is a great match for me. It does say that this foundation is a self-setting foundation. I disagree. When I applied it initially, it goes on as very lightweight. However, once it kind of dries down, it doesn't dry down to a powder finish. It still has a bit of a tacky feel to it, so you do have to go in with a little bit of powder, even if it's a very light dusting powder to set, just to lock that in so you don't feel that stickiness, and also so this foundation is not coming off on your phone when you're talking on it, on your hands if you touch your face. I've never heard of snow mushroom being put in a foundation. That's a first. It does say that it's supposed to plump the skin, make the skin feel a little bit more hydrated. I don't feel like this is a hydrating foundation. I don't feel like it's uncomfortable on the skin, but would I describe it as a hydrating foundation? No, it is a little bit drier. It does claim to be a 24-hour wear foundation, and most of the time foundations that claim to have longevity, they are a little bit drier because they need to dry down in effort to stay on your face. I do feel like my makeup went on top really pretty and everything looks really smooth. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the demonstration portion of this video. That way you guys can see what it looks like while I'm applying it, and then I'm going to wear it around for the rest of the day. Do check-ins. I'm going on a date night. I will let you guys know how it wears. Let's shake it up. I have my beauty blender here. I'm going to use this to apply the foundation today. This is a squeeze tube foundation, so I'm just going to squeeze out just a little bit, and then I'll go back and layer. So I'm just going to start applying that on this side first. I can already tell this is not full coverage. That's okay. Everything doesn't have to be full coverage. One coat of the foundation. I feel like I still see my imperfections, a little bit of redness from where I have a pimple. But I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. I do have quite a bit of flare-ups on my face today. Let's see how it covers that. It is giving me a nice even amount of coverage here. It feels very light on the skin. I don't feel it at all. It doesn't feel heavy. It looks like it's drying down to a semi-matte. I am going to go in with a little bit more because I do still see some of my imperfections on my face. Just a dab. Let's build that up here. A beauty blender. I still see my imperfections, so on the other side I'm going to go in with the brush and see if that changes the application. And I'm going to take my Artis Oval 7 brush and let's see how that goes on. Okay, ooh, it's kind of stiff going on with the brush. I feel like I'm lifting it up off of my face with the brush. So this is dried down and I definitely feel like it's matte, it's on there. I'm touching it. It's not a lot lifting up on my fingers. However, I do feel like if I press it, it will come up. I think it looks a little bit drier than I anticipated it looking. With the amount that I put on, I do still see some imperfections on my face. And this foundation is not going to cover that. I don't want to add any more because I don't want my foundation to look cakey. So I'm going to go ahead and finish off the rest of my face and I'll be right back. So I have everything all together. I think that everything went on really nicely. I like the way my concealer looks. The powder went on nicely. I think that it doesn't look as dry once I have everything all together. But I am going to go ahead and wear it around for the rest of the night. I'm so excited because I'm about to go see Black Panther and I'm going to go out to dinner with my friends. So I will do check-ins, and then at the end of the night I'll be back and let you guys know what it were like and you can see for yourself. So stay tuned. The movies, seeing the Black Panther. I'm so excited. It's not the Black Panther, it's just Black Panther. Anyways, I've had on this foundation for, let's see, I put it on 2 hours ago and I think that it still looks good. It's still very matte. There's no dew here and I haven't touched up at all. So I'll check back in a few hours. Okay guys, so I've had this foundation on for 8 hours and I'm ready to do my final check-in. I did not check in as many times as I wanted to throughout the day. I got so caught up in the festivities. So I haven't touched up, I haven't blotted. My natural oils have broken through, but once my natural oils broke through, I feel like it made the foundation look more skin-like and not as dry. I do feel like there are certain areas on my face where the foundation has not stayed all day, namely down here. I feel like it's just kind of dissipated. Not anything bad, but I definitely would not recommend this foundation for any days where you're wanting to look super glam or you need your makeup to last for a very long time, like if you're going out. I think that it'll be a good day-to-day foundation if you like lighter coverage, but overall I feel like it's just an okay product. I know that there are skincare claims stating that it's supposed to make your skin look more plump. I didn't necessarily think that. I like a little bit more coverage, and then if it's not going to have that much coverage, I would prefer it not to be as matte as this foundation. I feel like matte needs to have a little bit fuller coverage. That way I can sheer it down how much I prefer. When it's light coverage and it's matte, I feel like I'm just mattifying my face all over, but yet I still see my imperfections. I'm going to go ahead and say I'm going to pass on it. If I'm going to get a foundation that's like this, the foundation in my collection that is the most comparable is the Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation, which goes on like a gel. It's a medium coverage foundation. It's very lightweight. It claims to wear for a long time. It's also like a matte satin finish. I prefer this foundation a lot more. I do feel like I get a little bit more coverage, and also it's not as dry as the Marc Jacobs foundation. So I do like this one a little bit better. I feel like the way it feels on my skin is very similar. How it kind of feels tacky, you have to set it. But this one just doesn't give as much coverage as this one, and I feel like this one has a flawless finish, but the colors are spot on. I'm honey in the Bobbi Brown foundation. If you've purchased this, let me know what you think about it down in the comment section. If you haven't already, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my videos, to my channel. If you like videos like this, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Thumbs it up. I will talk to you guys very, very soon in my next video. Smooches. Bye.